guys, Kayla with Tactical Response, and I have got Jesse Jurek up here with me today. He volunteered to be my tourniquet dummy. So we had a question come up in the contractor SUT class that we have going on. Like, what happens if the first tourniquet you put on isn't enough? Like, if it slips, if you just didn't get it done, do you risk starting over? Like, what's the answer? And the answer to that is a second tourniquet touching or on top of. So I'm about to show you on Jesse exactly what that looks like, and we're going to do the lower extremity just because the military recommends putting two on lower extremities anyways. So you ready to climb up on the table?
Let's do it.
So when you are putting a tourniquet on the leg, sometimes you might have a guy who has thicker thighs, a girl who has thicker thighs, and one tourniquet may not be enough. Or you've got the tourniquet on and it slips or something. The thing to do is to put a second tourniquet on. So remember, anytime we put a tourniquet on the leg, we're going to get them in a position that makes it easy to work with, lifting that knee up, clearing their pockets. So everything is coming out of the pockets. We don't want to have anything that's going to impede the tourniquet from getting good pressure. First tourniquet's going to go on. And the military has started recommending double tourniquets anyways on the lower extremities. But we're going to get this tourniquet on really tight. Get it hooked. Back here. I'm standing on Heather's board that makes her tall, and it's like moving. Okay, and put that down. Like, I don't like how that looks. The thing with the second tourniquet is that it has to be touching or on top of the first tourniquet. And the reason for that is because this tourniquet might not be enough to completely stop the arterial pressure, but it could be enough to stop the venous pressure. So the arteries carrying blood away from the heart are still sending blood down the leg, but the tourniquet would keep it from getting pumped back up to the heart through the venous system. So what you would get if you leave a gap is called compartment syndrome. And it's very painful, and the treatment is to lance your leg open. Sorry, guys. So we're doing a second tourniquet. All the way back. Pulling this up here. Make sure that leg is back up. 95% of the pressure a tourniquet puts, a windlass style tourniquet gets, is with the initial pull. So I'm going to get this as tight as I can get it. And then with the windlass itself, I'm going to go ahead and let you put your leg down. With the windlass itself, you should only be able to get a couple of spins. This is our trainer tourniquet. It's been used a lot. There's one spin. Let's see if I can get another. And that's about all I'm going to be able to get. 2 full spins. And you can see right here on top of that one. And I'm not getting anything in there. He doesn't. We'll feel. There's no pulse. Checking behind the knee. There's no pulse. You can already come down here to the foot. I'm going to pull the shoe off. No pulse in the foot. These 2 tourniquets together would have completely stopped the bleeding. So remember, guys, tourniquets always go high and tight. When you're going lower extremity, they're recommending 2 anyways. But if there is any question, put a second one on top of or touching the other tourniquet to avoid compartment syndrome. And see, we like the windlass style tourniquets too. It's not always the rapid tourniquets here. Remember, guys, your responsibility to be ready for the fight never ends.